Hey guys, welcome back to Mindset Managed and welcome back to the Confidence Building Challenge. Today's topic is all about trust because I think that at the center of confidence is just having trust in yourself. So this means having faith in yourself, having faith in something bigger than yourself even, having something that you trust about yourself, about your abilities, about the world, about your grand scheme of in this world, like your purpose, your plan, having faith and trust in a greater being that is watching over you, whatever it is. At the center, at the very core, should be a trust in yourself, that no matter what happens, no matter what you choose to do, no matter what decisions you make, no matter what mistakes may come your way, may failures, losses, deaths, setbacks, anything, no matter what happens, you trust that you'll be okay, that you'll get through it, that you'll deal with it, and that you will get to a better place despite it. If you trust yourself, that means that you know who you are and you trust that person. You trust that no matter what you're faced with, you have the ability and the experience to get to get through hardships in your life. So that's like believing in yourself, if you want. But it's deeper than that. It's believing in yourself sounds so, cliche now, but it's more about really knowing that you'll be okay. So it's like I think I did it in the podcast episode. It's about having evidence in your life of the ability that you have to achieve things, to do things. So having a list of things that were scary that you've accomplished, which you should have created by now in the challenge, having that list is a way for you to point to evidence that suggests that you can get through hard times, that you can do scary things, that you can step out of your comfort zone, that you can achieve things, that you are a big badass, so much better than the low confidence that you might be feeling right now. When you know your intentions in life, your purpose, your goals, which is again something that should have been explained already on the Confidence Challenge, when you know those things about yourself, you're a lot more focused. And when you're focused, you kind of trust that you're on the right path. Even if along the way there's some detours, some pivots, it doesn't matter. You still know what your North Star is. You still know what you generally want to achieve. And if you end up achieving it in a different way or getting there in a different way, or what you end up having is different to what you thought, but it's still really great because you pursued that thing, then you are having trust in yourself and you're having trust in your journey. And with strong intentions, strong purposes, strong North Stars, we are showing that we trust our internal guide, if you like, our compass, which is directing us in certain ways. And that trust is powerful. That trust, I can speak from experience, has helped me to keep sane and to keep from a dark place, even in times of hardships and feeling like a failure and feeling unsure of myself. I've always known that I wanted to be a writer, that I wanted to write books and inspire and entertain people with my words. And so I've always had that as my North Star. So no matter what, even when I didn't have a job, even when I dropped out of university, even when I felt unlucky in love, even when I was in my lowest of the low times, I still had that goal, that dream, that purpose, that North Star, and I trusted that even if it was in 20, 50 years time, that would still be what I would achieve, and that kept me going, and it kept me getting out of bed every day. In life, there is only one person who will always be there for you, and that is you. So if you don't trust anybody else or anything else, then you still need to trust yourself. You need to trust that whatever you think and feel and whatever your spirit is saying to you should be your internal guide. That should be the intuition that you use to point you in what direction to go, what to do. And sometimes, of course, you're still going to make mistakes. It's still not going to go perfectly to plan, but you need to trust yourself to get through it. And when you have that trust and you keep trusting yourself and you keep choosing yourself, you build strength, you build resilience, and you build confidence. It is important to nurture your relationship with yourself, to get to know yourself, to love yourself, to be by yourself more often than not, because Okay, no, not more often than that, but more often than you probably are. Like, I know that there are some people, like perhaps me, who's alone too often, so you do have to get that balance, but you do need to spend time with yourself and do things that you might typically do with other people by yourself too. So go out and eat by yourself, you know, go and work by yourself in a working environment. Do things more by yourself and get to know yourself, really truly understand yourself, even the dark parts, even the ugly parts, even the weaknesses and imperfections. There are part of you, and that's okay. If you can change and work on something, then do it with love. Do it with the trust in your ability to manifest the best version of yourself. If there's something that you just need to accept about yourself or your past, then do that. But you should love and trust yourself first and foremost. Having self-trust means letting go of your need to control, letting go of the need to be certain, because as most of us know, when you're confidently going after something, when you're trying to be brave, it comes with a lot of uncertainty. It comes with a lot of vulnerability and the unknown and being outside of your comfort zone. Again, a post that we've already spoke about during the challenge. If you trust yourself, then you will step into the unknown with the trust and the faith and the belief in yourself that you can tackle whatever comes your way, even when you're in uncertain circumstances and even when you are not in control. When you trust yourself truly at the core of who you are, then that means that you will seek outside validation less, as we have already spoke about. It means that you won't be asking for what you should do about everything from every other person. Instead, that you'll trust what your own beliefs are about that situation or that decision that you're making. Of course, with certain decision making, we need to get advice from other people or do our research or whatever, but it should always come back down to you, yourself, trusting that, okay, I'm making the best decision with the information that I have, with the situation that I'm in right now, and the best decision for me and what I need. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to your life, you're the only person who's going to suffer the consequences of your decision. So you should not be basing your decisions so heavily on the opinions or the advice of other people who will not be affected by your choice. It should always come down to you, and you should trust that no matter what happens, you did the best with the information you had and at the stage in life that you were in. Whether you believe in yourself or not, your abilities or not, in the path that you're on or not, you should trust that no matter what happens, you will be okay. So just go for it. Keep trying, keep doing your best, and trust that in the end, you will get to where you want to be. You will live a good life, and it won't be perfect, of course. Nobody ever has a perfect life. But as long as you trust yourself, you will get the confidence that you need to take the steps towards the life that you want to manifest for yourself. And that's all we can ever do. Your takeaway from this video, and a mantra if you want, like I say, another episode that we did was about mantras, is to just take this away. You should know one thing for sure. Say this again and again as many times as you need. No matter what happens, I trust myself to handle whatever comes my way. I trust myself to deal with things and to make a life I love. That is powerful, and that is true, that if you have self-trust, then there's nothing that can stop you. You will be the person that is confident, brave, and true to you. And that's what I want for all of you guys. So today's challenge, should you choose to accept it, is to go and do something scary, something new, something completely out of your comfort zone, which I've said before, but this time you need to do it without a plan. So it has to be kind of spontaneous. You just do it and you throw yourself in, but you trust yourself to get through it no matter what happens, no matter how scary it is, no matter if it's a complete flop, you still trust yourself to do it, and then that will help you to build trust by doing more things out of trust. Okay guys, take care. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.